Alright, hello everyone, it's silverkyle, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Death of Captain America Omnibus, which is essentially the second volume in the Ed Brubaker Captain America series in omnibus format. And this is an extremely small omnibus. This is more like an oversized hardcover. I don't even know how they can consider it as an omnibus, but it is part of the omnibus line. And here we look at Captain America, which is essentially volume 1, Captain America by Ed Brubaker, of this series. And then we compare the two, and there's a big difference here. This one, volume 1, essentially, is 744 pages, while the Death of Captain America is only 464 pages. So it's like 1.75 times more in the first volume. And this one, which is only like 750 pages, is still considered relatively small for an omnibus. If we take, just to give you an idea of a regular sized omnibus here, there you have it. So very small omnibus size when you compare everything. This is like a regular sized omnibus. This is Captain America Volume 1, which is, 750 pages. It's not that bad. It's still considered a good size for an omnibus, but it's on the smaller end. And then you have this, which is even, bear with me for a second, more so the size of an oversized hardcover like House of X and Powers of 10 that came out last year. These are much more comparable in that sense. So I just wanted to give you a heads up regarding that. But the price point for this is a lot less than even this omnibus and then even this omnibus. So this is the more expensive, the medium, and the smallest price that I've seen for price ranges for omnibus. So just to give you a heads up. And I also wanted to show you what it would look like on your shelf with these two there. So now we're going to take a deeper dive into the Death of Captain America. All right, so now we're going to take a closer look at the Death of Captain America. And once again, no spoilers, so I have no idea what this title means. Very ambiguous. No idea at all what this means. This red gloved hand could be anybody's hand, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So, as I was saying, very thin omnibus. It's crazy how thin it is. But, they price it adjustingly. So, just to give you an idea, as I was saying before with the other omnibus, the Spider-Man omnibus, which is the regular size of most omnibus, retails for $125 in the US and $158 in Canada. The Captain America Volume 1, which is about 750 pages, a little bit smaller, retails for $100 and $100 in the US and $125 in Canada. To leave us with the smallest of omnibus, with 75 in the US and 95 in Canada. So they do adjust it according to their price. And you are getting Captain America 25 to 42. And that's it. And then you just, that's it. So they just announced everything else that's included. Whereas in the other Captain America omnibus, you got the first 25 issues. So just to give you an idea, and I ended up paying $75 in Canada for this, which includes tax. So I'm getting the American price, and the American price would be taxed as well. So it would be more than $75. So I'm okay with what I paid for this book. Just like the other one, Captain America by Ed Brubaker. We're just taking a look at the flaps here. I don't know if anybody likes to read these, but this one, it just opens up so well because it is such a small omnibus. And we do have the same cover, same spine. And the back is pretty nice, though. Ooh, MODOK looks really awesome there. I have never read any of this, so I am planning on starting. Enough of you talked about reading Volume 1, and I would be pretty much able to kind of catch up as long as I have an understanding of the Marvel Universe, which I totally do. I just haven't really read anything from Captain America yet. All right. I'm having a hard time holding this for some reason. Sorry about that, if anybody noticed me struggling there. So, I mean, it lays flat. I did not have to stretch this out too much at all. That's really nice. Black and white, yeah. So as you can see, it just opens up so nicely. No struggles at all. Once again, no table of contents. They kind of just dive right into it there. And the paper quality, just like the other volume that I did an overview for, it's got some moments where it is glossy and other times where it's not so glossy, and I don't understand it. It's like there's like this kind of weird dusty film on it. It's really, I don't know how to explain it. But it doesn't feel clean. And then you get a glossy paper and you're like, whoa, what? Like, why is this glossy? That doesn't make sense. Anyway, that's about the close to the halfway mark. Those are the issues. Really nice artwork that we have in this, just like the previous volume. The not so glossy paper. I think that's about half. We'll get a little bit more. Let's go a little bit more. That to me looks about halfway, close to it anyway. I mean, it's a very small eye, but it's popping out like mad. Like that's what you want with an eye, especially that size. Like it's doing everything it's supposed to. Look how nice it lays. Like that's the beauty of a small omnibus, right? Like it's gonna lay nicely. Binding is, they did a good job with it. Sewn binding. Didn't really have to stretch it out that much at all. Yeah, so, and I'll just kind of show you, just as you're kind of going through the book, the different eyes that kind of pop up. Let's go closer to the beginning. Like, you can't argue with that, really. And I don't remember if there was, I should have checked this before, but I just want to check if there's any. There's a few extras. Not that much. Oh, there's more than I thought there was. Wow, a lot more than I thought there was. Look at that. Now, normally, for people that watch my channel, you know that generally I do not like Alex Ross. However, this is nice. I have to give credit where credit is due, and this I love. I don't know if it's the blue, the metallic blue. It reminds me of Pepsi. But that just, wow. That's gorgeous. And there's quite a bit here. So we're going to try to go through a bit more of this. To kind of show you what kind of extras we're getting. The layout of pages, like specifically what is happening, storyline wise. That's always cool. Some sketches. Yeah, look at that. That's wow. And there you go. That is everything. So that is it. The death of Captain America. No spoilers at all. Thank you all for watching. You have been bearded in. Beardage.